Next, your shoulders. Shoulders.
I know.
Well, actually, I've had a lot of friends, you know, that have been affected by breast cancer, and lost a couple friends, and I have a dear friend that called me, Lisa Peters, and wanted to know if I would help start this dragon boat team, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what dragon boat racing is. So we started researching it on the internet and the benefits to breast cancer survivors, and she wanted to start a team here in Indianapolis. They've actually got documented evidence. There's a doctor in Canada, Dr. Don McKenzie, in 1996, who put 22 breast cancer survivors in a dragon boat and followed them for 3 months. And he basically followed them for more of a to see physically what it would do with their bodies. And actually, some breast cancer survivors after surgery, when they take their lymph nodes out, they know for the fluid to go in their bodies, and it pools in their arms, and it's a very painful condition called lymphedema. What Dr. McKenzie found up in Canada was that by paddling these dragon boats, that the women that did have lymphedema got better, and those who didn't have lymphedema did not get it. And so when he was finished with his research, he said, well, thank you, ladies, and they wouldn't get out of the boat. They're like, what? We're staying here. We're sisters, you know, it's sisterhood, so.
And dot the I with the red paint, symbolizing the release of the spirit of the dragon.
Like a centipede. It looks like this little creature with all these legs. Sing with me.
It's just so crazy.
Look at his screen. Go into it.
How far they
So did your class start doing this?
And I had some ladies that we had started training in like November. So.
No, the lady that got
Well, we've had the Edmart Automotive Group, Dr. Tim Getty, the Sharon Bassett Foundation, which is another breast cancer organization, Charles Schwab and Company, and the Huntington National Bank. And then our 3-year premier sponsor is the IU Simon Cancer Center and Clearing Health. And they all just took a leap of faith. I mean, you know, who knows? We don't even know if anybody's going to even be interested in this, or if even breast cancer survivors would be interested. So I do believe that they jumped in with us, and you know, this obscure thought of dragon boat racing, but they stood behind us. And actually, IU Simon Cancer and Clearing Health, they're going to stay with us for the next 3 years, which is outstanding.
Hey, Mark.
beautiful sight, huh? Oh, that'll make a good picture. Okay.
They'll be practicing out at Geist Reservoir for the next, well, from now until probably November, until it gets cold. It gets cold, it's already cold. And from cold to cold, and then they will be competing. Their first race will be in Windsor, Canada in middle of July. So that will be their very first chance at competition. And they are so excited, they're ready to go today.